You ever go on like YouTube, internet, kind of like research thing that makes you feel kind of like scared and dirty, but you just keep going?
Oh yeah.
Like today, I spent all day listening to various things about this guy named John Dee.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He was like
Is that like Jerry Dee, the famous Canadian comedian?
related,
Brothers.
but he was like a 16th century like wizard.
Okay.
Essentially.
Cool.
Who was like...
He's a wizard named John?
Yeah, John Dee.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. You always think of a wizard having to have a name like Hermelvadine or...
No, it's just John.
John the wizard.
It's John Dee.
That's
like D-E-E.
That's King Cobra archetype.
Yeah, just a wizard named John.
What's up? I'm Josh.
But he was like he was like the court wizard of like Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
And
Swag.
he coined the term British Empire.
Okay.
Because he was like their smartest guy.
Is this guy cool or good? Because I'm kind of with this guy right now. Is he bad?
You know, I don't think he's like totally bad.
Okay.
The story gets a little twisted and dark.
Okay.
But I from what I could gather, he went in with like good intentions.
Okay.
But basically, like he was like, you know, a super smart guy. You know, he's good at like the things that you needed to be. He could play the lute or whatever. You know, the shit you need to be good to be like a wizard in the 1600s.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted to like basically like access like heavenly knowledge to like improve the earth.
Sure.
Like the earthly world.
A folly, but sure.
So he started doing like, you know, like ritual shit to talk to angels. So it's like, you know, drawing out some star and having all these like sigils and like tablets and stuff and like obsidian mirrors. And he like he got in touch with this like a scryer named, I think, something Kelly, Edward Kelly, I think. Okay. Who was like had a shady past of like being a grave robber and like forger and stuff. But you know, he found he's like really good at gazing into the crystal ball. So they started doing these like rituals together and started like talking to angels. And they like built this whole language, the Enochian language. That was like the language that the angels spoke. And I'm not entirely sure if he ever like got anything like useful from this, but it like eventually they had kind of a falling out because eventually, as these things often do, because I think what it would be is like they do all these like rituals and they have all their sigils and circles and mirrors and shit everywhere. And like Edward Kelly would like be like talking to the angels, and John Dee would be writing it all down. And the message that the angel came back with is that they needed to do a wife swap.
Man, I was so like on the edge of my seat about what they were gonna find. They have to do a wife swap.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on, guys.
Yeah. And that was like John Dee had this like incredible library in Mortlake in England. It's very sinister.
Yeah. Well, Mort in French means dead.
Yeah.
And they had to do a wife swap.
And they had to they went off to like the Czech Republic or like Poland or some shit. And yeah, Edward Kelly was like, "Bro, the angel said we gotta do a wife swap, bro."
They said that. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. He's doing the scrying and he's like, "Oh no." John Dee's like, "What?" He's like, "Guys, don't make us do this."
No.
What is it? What are they saying? You're not gonna like it, John. What? What are they saying?
I don't like it either.
No, guys, there's got to be some other way to do this. What are they saying? This is weird, man. This is so weird, dude. This is gonna be weird. Okay, I'll tell him. Whatever. This is weird. John, they want us to swap wives.
I gotta f*** your wife, man.
You can f*** mine. Edward, your wife's a pig. Your wife's a pig.
Yeah.
Ed, are you fucking serious right now?
Are you for real, bro?
Your wife's a pig.
Bro. My wife's a dime and your wife's a freaking hog.
Dude, your wife's a gross pig. My wife's hot as fuck. Are you serious? That's what the angel said, dude. That's what they literally just said. That is literally what they told me.
Yeah.
Okay. And he said, going for the hard sell. He's like, all right. Okay, we'll not do it then. We'll see how happy they are after that.
Well, apparently they did.
How'd that go?
Well, from what I gather, it kind of ruined John and his wife, who obviously was named Jane Dee.
Right.
It kind of ruined their relationship forever.
Well,
and then it also made things between John and Ed. Mm-hmm. It got kind of weird.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
So they kind of stopped doing their scrying together relatively soon after. And then
the more things change, the more they stay the same, huh?
John went back to England, and I guess relatively soon after that, Ed fell off a tower to his death. Which was a pretty common risk back then. If you're doing wizard stuff,
you're in a tower,
fall out of your tower. It can happen.
Everyone coming out in the morning and finding Ed like on the being like, oh man, oh how long has he been here?
Apparently Edward Kelly would he'd disappear for days on end and come back with bare feet covered in ashes and blood.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Try and talk to angels sometimes.
Whoa.
But yeah, I guess John Dee went back to England to his library at Mortlake and found that everything had been ruined. And it was his grimoires had been burned.
No, not the grimoires.
Not his grimoires.
Fuck.
And it had been all trashed, so he had to try to rewrite the Enochian language from memory and stuff. And it sounds like basically he kind of went mad, and the angels, would start appearing to him without being invoked anymore.
Oh, and
just in all the mirrors and stuff, he'd see the angels everywhere.
Whoa!
And neighbors would report hearing deep sounds. It sounded like church organs coming from under the earth and stuff. And yeah, he'd kind of just start seeing the angels every night, and his wife slept out in a little cottage because she didn't want to be in the room anymore or anything.
I'm sorry, his neighbors reported hearing church organs that sounded like they were coming from under the earth?
Apparently, yeah. And there'd be weird hums and drones coming from his house.
Yo.
And he'd start seeing the angels in every mirror, and one night the main angel who he was communing with, was just standing outside pointing at the sky, and then the next day he died or something.
Whoa.
It's pretty spooky stuff.
Spooky stuff, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into rituals. That's spooky.
Well, and the thing too is I'm trying to look it up, and some of them are done in the kind of the true crime format,
right.
The video where it's and then they heard a droning sound from under the earth.
Right.
And those ones are kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then some of them you get into the stream where it's I'm here to teach you about magic with a K.
Right.
And those are get out. abort, get out of here.
Get away there, Pendulette. No. Hi, I'm a big retard.
Yeah. And one of the magic with a K guys, because it was just auto playing on YouTube,
it's mad dudes with glasses, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's a frumpy dude with glasses wearing a button up, but not business shirt, a green button up. And he's
looking like an extra from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, literally. And the channel is magic with a K, invocations or something.
It's called the Vivid Invocations.
Yeah.
Incandescent Invocations.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's just the guy being thanks for stopping by. You're really special.
Yeah.
You're really special for being here. A lot of people, they don't even want to be here, but you are here. I'm going to teach you about magic with a K. Yeah, you really want to avoid magic with a K.
Yeah.
If you're doing card tricks or something, Real magic.
You're sawing women in half.
Yeah,
Real magic.
That's fine.
Yeah, you know, card tricks. You're sawing women in half. Yeah, you're turning whatever. You're doing cool magic. You know who likes magic?
Yeah. But then when I was falling into that dark vortex of magic with a K.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
And I got into this other one that there was some Pope Sylvester II, who was like the Pope who apparently made a deal with the devil to become Pope. And his story wasn't quite so colorful, but it was just cool. Apparently he made like a robotic head that would like answer his questions.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Me too.
I 100%
They called it a brazen head.
Well, I don't like that much.
But it was like somehow a mechanical head that would like answer questions, yes or no. Yeah.
Is this Christmas music?
Jingle bell.
Is fucking Christmas music playing while I'm trying to make a point?
Well, that was kind of interesting.
That is extremely disturbing.
Yeah.
A pope with a mechanical head.
Well, it wasn't like his head.
I know, but it
was like a head that he would talk to.
Who was talking through the head?
The devil.
I don't like that.
Because he made a deal to become pope.
That's spooky.
Because he stole another grimoire from a Muslim wizard who he was staying with in Spain at the time.
Nah. I'm telling you, man, you gotta just stay far away from Islam.
This was like the year like around circa like 1000, and like the Umayyads or there's some Muslim group that controlled Spain.
They controlled space,
time, and space. The Muslims have taken over time.
Doctor Who tracking Muslims through time. Doctor Who's some hijabi peg leg. We've got the Doctor Who's Ozzy Osbourne. Before he died, they made him do one season.
The Muslims have taken over time itself.
No, Sharon, I have to go.
You're not going back in time.
I have to go, otherwise I'll come back and you'll be 14, Sharon. You'll be 14, Sharon. I have to go. I have to pack me.
I have to go for our family.
I have to go for the family, Sharon. Fill the cooler with beer, space beer. Put some space beers in the cooler for me, Sharon.
I have a feeling I'm going to be thirsty when I get back.
I can't drink the beer from the past, Sharon. I can't. You have to give me the space beer. Why can't you just drink beer in the pub? Because, Sharon, you have to be... It's just Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
It's just Rick and Morty. Yeah, I guess that's just literally Rick and Morty. Damn.
Pretty much, yeah.
What an interesting take.
He tricked some Muslim wizard and stole his book, which he used to make his brazen head, which somehow... I only listened to one on this guy, so I'm not quite as in-depth in my knowledge. But somehow he used that head to become pope.
I believe it.
And then when he died, he got his body cut up because he didn't want to, if somehow that would help him get out of his eternal damnation. But now apparently whenever a pope is about to die, his bones rattle.
Whoa.
Apparently.
Again, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, sure.
I believe that stuff 100%. That's spooky. That's scary.
Yeah.
The head is particularly disturbing.
Yeah, it's very that hideous strength coded.
Yeah. That's
as
very
listeners will recall.
It's a very C.S. Lewis idea
of having this head that speaks evil,
whispers evil stuff to you.
Well, apparently it'll only say yes or no, but very evilly. It'll choose whichever was more evil. Do it.
Yes.
Do it now.
No. Mr. Evil Head, is my girlfriend pregnant? No. Oh, thank God. It's black. No. I thought you could only say yes or no. No. What the hell? I swear to God, the head told me my girlfriend's baby's black. No.
But it was kind of cool how for like a pretty significant, most in fact, of human history, like the smartest guy in town, like would just be a wizard.
Yeah.
If you were like a smart kid, your vocation would kind of be wizardry.
Now we make you learn how to like. Well, I do think like phones and tech are some sort of wizardry.
Honestly, yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos like zooming in on like chipsets and like mother chips?
Then it's somewhat distressing.
It looks like a
frickin' John Dee's holy table.
It's fucking disturbing. It's actually fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
When they zoom in on with those like microscopic and they go deep and it just kind of
it is quite literally sigils.
It's sigils and it looks like an evil city.
Yeah. I mean, you should look at it. Literally looks like the John Dee sigils. He was really into sigils.
Sonichu.
Sonichu.
It's very evil. I don't like it, and I do believe that I do definitely think we still have wizards and sorcerers now.
Well, and it's one of those things where I feel like that Black Mirror show kind of ruined this, but I guess a big thing was like obsidian mirrors.
Sure.
For transmutate, for like talking across the plane, and it's
Yo.
I'm gonna make a show called Obsidian Mirror.
I'm gonna make a show called Black People. I'm writing a show called Black People.
Black People.
It's about us doing brave things.
It's about what if I actually joined their basketball team.
It's a show about a British guy who goes to the NBA and actually he's the best one.
What if a sort of pudgy 55-year-old British bloke joined the
Clippers.
The LA Clippers.
He was actually like quite good at basketball.
And he
could dribble with his feet.
Friends, they kind of didn't think all of his friends on the team, they didn't really think that he'd be good, but he actually was.
He was like kind of impressively good.
And he could like dunk and stuff.
He wasn't perfect, but he had potential.
And he also got a black girlfriend.
And yeah, by like the second episode, he's got a black girlfriend. Well, he's got two.
Yeah.
He's kind of like seeing at the same time.
Kind of has to juggle them a little bit.
And it's like, who's he going to pick? And most of the show is actually about that. It's not really about basketball. It's mostly like which black girls.
It's about relationships with black girls.
It's like for a brief stint, he tries like a polycule with like 6 or 7, but it doesn't work. It doesn't really work out, and then it's back to the same 2. Yeah. And I'll cast them.
I had a polycule encounter today.
I thought you were going to be like, I had a polycule in college.
I'm in a polycule.
9 of the fattest people I've ever seen come in.
Well,
you saw a polycule today?
Yeah, and it was great. I was listening to all these shows about sigils and accidentally becoming possessed by demons, such.
Yeah.
Really